Don't feel bad, Dad.
Without that paddle, we'd be up in grade.
Well, that's true, but you need to know how to use
I
it.
love my paddle.
That's what I really love about it. It's like just seeing one little thing that makes such a difference, you know, watching somebody use a different tool or something.
Okay, so we need to make this so it'll stand up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just eyeball it so that it's straight, and then I'm going to tap it.
Now it's going to be a penguin.
Now, it's going to, nice flattened bottom. The bottom needs a little work. See how it indented there? But I'll just put a little bit of clay in there, and it should be fine. It's got a little spot right there. And some welding. Now, if you have a spot like that where it indents right there, just take a little bit of water and then a little piece of really soft clay. Instead of trying to open this up and push that out, just put a little clay in there and weld it in.
It goes so easy with the water, a little bit of water on there.
The magic water is going to really help attach that right there without having to score it a whole lot. And then
We're going to be doing that. That's a technique we're going to need a lot of.
Yeah.
well, like sodium silicate and soda ash. Okay. So then at this point, I can just decide like if I want to add a stem or something here to the top. A little crack right there. I'm going to fill that in. That was from
Michelle, does the magic water have a shelf life, or will it last forever? Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna fill this in here. And now I think I'm gonna do like a little bottle top on it.
I think we put soda ash on some of the plants.
So you're going to open it up now?
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I think I'm gonna do a little coil bottleneck on the top. Roll a coil out.
I wish I could roll coils like you.
I know. It's frustrating, isn't it?
I can't do it.
Get one of those little extruders, just extrude
That's
it
why
out.
I got
I
my
have the
little
little one,
extruder.
but I don't have one to make it that big.
Okay, so at this point I'm gonna cut this open. And I like to use surgeon scalpels to cut the clay open. It leaves me a nice clean cut. And usually I will take, we'll do a little oval one. We'll take that oval in the center there. I will use like a bottle cap or something to get it nice and round. And then I'll kind of mark it. That looks close to center. And then we'll open this up. Now, whenever you're cutting stuff open, you're using either a surgeon scalpel or an X-Acto knife, which is something you should probably get. Never saw through the clay. You're always going to pull the clay, and you want to use something sharp. A lot of people tend to grab the needle tool and use the needle tool to cut pieces of clay out. What the needle tool does, because it doesn't have a sharp edge, is it tears it apart, and it gives you a really ugly like burr on the edge. If you use a scalpel or an X-Acto knife, you can pull straight through it, and it gives you a really nice, clean cut. And then I think what we'll do...
I think my surgeon used a different kind of knife on me.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, I have a student, an ex-student of mine whose husband is a surgeon, and he gets me the scalpels, the brand new ones, and
Nice.
brings them to me. So I have a whole bunch of different kinds. It's pretty awesome.
Is that one of surgeon's scalpels?
Mm-hmm. They're extremely
We sell
sharp.
scalpels.
Get to the
Whatever.
indoor
We sell them
spot
here,
meet, they have
okay?
them up there.
Yeah, the indoor spot meet has them too. So I've just scored this and I added a little magic water. And the reason for that is because I'm going to coil a little bottleneck on the top of this, and I really want the coil to attach really, really well right here. And before I even start on the first row, I'm going to cut this at an angle. And the reason for that being, whenever I come around, I want it to have a little ramp that it goes up. See how it goes up the little ramp right there? And then it curls back around. Alright, so with the coils, you could leave it like that, or I can weld it together. And this is really small.
Will the coils stick together without magic water?
Yeah, because it's really soft clay. It's really, really wet. I'm going to I can't really get my finger in here that well, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to weld these coils together and weld them into the body of the piece. And I'll just use my finger to smooth everything out.
You're not using the
Dry finger. Okay. And then I think we'll go, again, I think it needs to be a little bit taller. Ooh, yes. Weld on the inside.
That's pretty cool.
sticks.
This is pretty much a dowel, just sharp at one end and flat on the other. Got all these little tools. You'll find that we use a lot of kitchen supplies. Lots of kitchen supplies. Lots of surprisingly a lot of like
Dental supplies.
dental supplies.